well and put up a good score.
And any changes to your playing 11 today?
No, just set 11.
All the best.
Being played on it, you would expect it's going to get harder and harder for the batters to really score runs. Bit of lackadays running really cost his wicket. Wayne Parnell. Simmons, age 32, wealth of experience, had such a good IPL, given that we are in the US.
Wayne Parnell yesterday was expensive in his first over. I think he went for 20 in his first over yesterday. But he starts much better today, a much better line. I'm glad Pollard has got himself in a slip on this surface against the new ball.
Nice shape, uppish as well, and nearly Kane Williamson had the opportunity to potentially pick up a wicket, but just found the gap.
And if you remember yesterday with Sangakkara, Ravi Rampal got him in a similar area, driving to point. This time it goes just to the left of Williamson. Yeah, he's been watching Fabian Allen.
That's better. Full of face on that, and along the ground all the way.
Well, I talked about Parnell going for 15 off his first over yesterday. He started better with the first 2 balls, but now he's gone for 9 with 1 ball to go.
Driven again. Beautiful cover drive, something that we're so used to seeing from Kumar Sangakkara.
I've often said that if there was a silhouette of a batsman like Sangakkara, this would be the shot that would be emblazoned in the silhouette. Now Rampal got him caught at point yesterday for naught. Now he's going to get his own back. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant! A Republic Bank classic. Fabian Allen eats your heart out. It's Kane Williamson now. What a catch!
Well, the show just keeps continuing here at the CPL, and Sangakkara goes again, caught Williamson by Ravi Rampal, and the Talawars lose their first wicket, 14 for 1. Well, poor delivery because he followed him, but it was that poor that all he had to do was get something on it, and he did.
And it's instinctive to follow a batsman when he backs away. But one of the things you can also do if you're skilled enough is when you see him tail away to leg, you can bowl it wide up off stump, where he's challenged to reach it because you've got a short field.
On the bowlers. Well, helped along nicely. Came inside the line of it and got it just past fine leg.
Got to decide where you're bowling to Simmons. Simmons moves around the crease and he can be very difficult to bowl to when he decides that he wants to be the aggressor. If you're going to bowl him off stump and just wide, stay there. Don't open up.
Here's Ravi Rampal, slapped away by Simmons. He's going to get 4 for this. Goodness, that was a heck of a sound from that bat.
Yeah, wonderful shot, using his feet to get to the pitch of it. A little bit more momentum into the shot. Wasn't a half volley, nowhere near a half volley, but...
Top half of the bat, how much has he got on this? 1 bounce 4, that'll do.
A terrific shot from McCarthy. He looked good yesterday in his brief visit. He looked pretty fluent. Relatively new to the top of the order for this Talawars outfit, but looked very much at home when the ball's halfway down. Look at that, got onto it very early, lifting it over wide mid-on. Had a good piece of it.
Easily done, Kyron Pollard. I wonder if he mistimed his jump or whether he really needed to, but he's held on to it. And you won't find a better athlete, injured knees and all. And that'll sweeten him because he's taken a catch off a good friend of his in Lendl Simmons. 30 to Simmons, 65 for 2. Close, dead, gone, surely, yes, Johan Clotter raises a finger. Wahab Riaz gets rid of his sometimes international teammate. 2-2 for Wahab Riaz and the Tridents. Oh, that's a good duck there as far as the Tridents are concerned. 65 for 3.
With the ball going across the right-hander.
Oh, another one. 3 and 4 for Wahab Riaz. The innings has turned on its head. What an over from this left arm quick. Rovman Powell disappears for another duck. 65 for 4. Kane Williamson was dropped in that last over. Oh, brilliant, almost brilliant anyway, almost great effort.
This was hit very, very firmly from McCarthy. Barnwell out there at deep cover had to make a lot of ground around to his right, and what a valiant effort from him to try to keep that in. He tried to tap it back into the field.
That's high in the air and that's gone. That has disappeared. Sunshine Snacks power shot.
Terrific strike, tossed up, inviting the batsman to have a go, and didn't he fill his boots? Had a right crack at it over mid-wicket. Gone with the one hand. Oh, they'll feel it, but it's not impossible. Nicely tucked around the corner from Shakib. Really has got some lovely touch against spin, and there's a great example.
Understanding the field as well, there was no one at that short fine leg position. There will be now after this shot. One of the things that has come into the game, which sort of leads to my next question.
Oh, here's Wahab. Shakib Al Hassan, 6, hero maximum 6. Great blow struck by Shakib.
A really important blow, not only because it's brought about 6, but he's done so in the first ball of the over. All left-handers are strong in this area. They clear the front leg. They always eye off that cow region on the leg side. Strong shot.
Picked his area well. It's gone again. Flatter this time. It's 4. Well struck blow by Shakib. It takes the score to 143.
10 runs off the first 2 deliveries. Wahab Riaz is trying to bowl into the wicket to get that variable bounce, and to stop that, Shakib Al Hassan is going at the ball hard. And everybody likes it.
Oh, cheeky Shakib. Oh, beautifully done. Oh, I like that.
When you talk about cricket being a mind game and you're playing almost chess against the opposition, 2 balls short of a length, he swats him over mid-wicket, knows he's going to go full, so comes inside and just helps it along the way.
Now round the wicket to McCarthy. Oh, he's lofted this. It's gone miles high. It should be a simple catch. Easily done. Imran Khan takes the catch. No celebration there. You've got to take those, they're regulation. McCarthy's gone for a very well compiled, attractive 60 from 44. It's 149 for 5. He's caught hold of this, and he will get 4. He's stretched for that, and it takes the score over the 150. It's 153 for 5.
Well, change in field. A couple of balls before, cover was out, third was up inside the inner circle. They changed it. Parnell still hung the ball outside off. First time we've seen so far in here these games at Lauderhill score over 150. McCarthy really was the star today, 60 off 44 deliveries. Wahab Riaz picked up 3 wickets in 1 over.
Make some noise if you came out to support the Jamaica Towers. Make more noise.
34 years of age now, Dwayne Smith. He's been a destroyer of attacks. Swing, great ball to start.
Where his strength is.
This one doesn't swing, but it leaves the bat. That one went away towards slip, and Kane Williamson latches onto it.
And that's where that cover could have been. Instead of that deep mid-on, it wasn't a great delivery, but Williamson is such a good driver of the ball, getting across his crease, getting low to make sure he gets perfect timing and also placement.
Oh, he's done him. He's gone right through Kane Williamson. And another fine piece of bowling takes that off stump. Imad Wasim has struck. And that's a welcome sight for the Talawars to see the back of Kane Williamson. Williamson's gone for 7. It's 10 for 1.
He is off peg. Oh,
Shot.
wonderful shot. Wonderful shot. Some easy footwork down the wicket from Malik and just lifts it over mid-off's head.
Classical shot this from Shoaib Malik. The grace with which he plays this shot. It's beautiful to watch. Malik was a bit late taking off there. There's a big appeal here. The umpire's gone upstairs. Malik was slow out of the blocks. Gary Mathurin with the throw here. And I don't think Malik has made it. He doesn't look good for him now. No, he's not in the frame there. So Shoaib Malik was a bit slow going for that single. And he's gone. Fine piece of fielding by Gary Mathurin. Malik's gone for 8. It's 23 for 2.
Helped away nicely. A very typical Dwayne Smith shot to end the over. 34 for 2. Just for that shot, and over the head. He'd come off the boundary about 10 metres. And Santoki, unfortunately, got in the wrong position. And a chance goes down.
And it's a similar shot. He got hit in the ribs the ball before, and now he plays this. Now, why was Santoki that far in off the boundary at this side of the ground? Because that's hitting with the wind. If anything, because the wind is carrying the ball.
Oh, come on.
You'll see it go up. A chance at the non-strikers end. He'll certainly go up and have a look. Shakib Al Hassan and Mohammad Sami believe they think it's out. And yes, well short. So really good fielding. Malik able to affect the run out. So Hussain goes for 12. And it's 48 for 3. Maybe we put the mocker on him. But again, the ball banged in. Such an effective delivery that we're seeing here in Lauderhill. Never really got up run, kind of charging and wanting to play the ball off the front foot. Means all he's going to do is get the bottom edge and collect the stumps. 2 wickets in this over.
Pooran's gone for a first ball duck. It's 52 for 5. Plundered that. He's absolutely bludgeoned it.
But the scary thing is, he didn't really get it out of the middle of the bat, did he? Bowled them wide, tried to go to the wide line. Didn't matter. Big arms of Pollard was able to reach out and fetch it.
Talk about a big bat that Chris Gale uses. That is also a substantial piece of willow. Oh, hello, that sounds pretty good. How about that for a monster hit? That's a big one. Pollard special, 68 for 5.
I don't know about that. But have a look at this hit. No staring this time, because Williams knew exactly what had happened, because it sounded so perfect.
Oh, that's a horrible delivery for Sangakkara to collect. And that's going to be 4. 4 wides. It'll be 5, of course.
Well, it's hard for the 39-year-old to bend his back and trying to stop this. Couple of bounces, the pitch dying. Remember, this is the 4th game that's been played on this wicket. Not a lot of bounce or carry.
Ooh, how about that? Goodness, such power.
Well, you don't need 2 hands, do you, if you're Kieran Pollard? You just need the bottom hand to stay on the bat, and that's exactly what he did. Up in his area, the 4-hand tennis shot for 6.
Well, he's brought down the asking rate from 13.5 and an over. Oh, that's a great blow, crushing blow into the side screen. Pollard's on fire.
Well, our cameramen need to be careful, because Pollard is just about to get going. Santoki trying to find that Yorker length and missing it. Both occasions, back-to-back 6s. And this time Sangakkara says, nah, come over the wicket.
That is not hit well enough. It is taken by Jonathan Fu, who almost misjudged it. And there we go, a little jig from Kesrick. A little pace off the ball. An El Dorado celebration from Kesrick Williams, and Banwell goes. That's it with the wind, and that's gone for 6. Length in the slot, and Pollard makes it travel.
And it's travelled economy class, because he hasn't hit it out of the middle of the bat. It's not gone first class. It's not like a real sweet hit, as you would call it. It's a miss-hit, but Pollard miss-hit 6s for fun, particularly when he's got the breeze behind him.
In the gap like a shot out of a gun.
Shakib is trying to bowl that right up on the crease line, and he's just fractionally short. He's gone wide, but it's allowed Pollard to get his arms free, and when you do that, look out.
He's hit it down the ground, and again almost, but this time it's gone for 6. It's 50 for Kieran Pollard. his 7th CPL half century and his 35th in T20s.
Box office, isn't he? He really is box office, this guy. Worth every penny to come and watch.
Oh, he has to hit this. Fu's under it, and Fu takes it. Not for the first time, he's found himself in a high traffic area. It could have gone because it was a full toss hit with the wind, and Parnell goes. 124 for 7. Now he's hit this like a rocket again, straight. And Kyron Pollard is keeping the Tridents in this contest on his own, 130 for 7.
Number 5. This is number 5, 6. With such ease. Again, I'm not convinced he's middled it, but it's good enough. He's just controlled exactly where he wanted to hit it, and that was directly over the umpire's head.
Top edge and should be taken. He goes length to Wahab Riaz, who he knows very well, the newer of the two batsmen, and he gets success, Sammy. It's been a great atmosphere here today, and it still remains 23 to get from 9. Riaz goes for 1. Oh, this should be out. This should be out. This will be game, set, and match. Well bowled, Mohamed Sami. 2 wickets in the over, and the big one of Kyron Pollard. He goes for 62. Well played. 134 for 9.
Well, last ball and a wicket. Simple catch to Lendl Simmons. Ravi Rampal goes on the last ball, but a good solid win by the Jamaica Talawars. They win by 12 runs. And the captain, Kumar Sangakkara, extremely happy with his players. They were tested. They were tested because of one man, Kyron Pollard. So match number 5 of the Hero CPL 2017. Tridents chasing 154, managed to only get 142. Really, it was Pollard there, 62 off 33 deliveries. The only other one with some kind of runs under his belt was Dwayne Smith, but that came off 31 deliveries. Well, the bowlers, Mohamed Sami picked up impressive 4 for 12, 14 dot balls, and the rest of the wickets were shared.
Welcome once again to the second match, if you can catch your breath after the action we've had previously. It is match number 5 of the Hero CPL 2017, the Talawars taking on the Tridents here at Lauderhill in the US of A. These folks have just had some real fun and excitement 20 minutes ago, having watched the first game of a doubleheader. Now, can this second game live up to the excitement in the sunshine?
Yes, I have the 2 captains and the match referee. Firstly, match referee Dev Govinji, and the 2 captains, Kumar Sangakkara and Kyron Pollard. Kumar, you've got the honours today. Heads is the call.
Tails it is.
Tails it is. So the Tridents have lost the toss, and Kumar, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat first.
And what did you learn from yesterday's outing?
Probably that strike rotation is really key. It's not the easiest ground to hit a lot of boundaries on, so hopefully bat well and put up a good score.
And any changes to your playing 11 today?
No, it's the same 11.
All the best.
Game being played on it, you would expect that.
It's Hero CPL time again, and we are in the wonderful honeymoon destination of St. Lucia in Grosseille for match number 8, featuring the St. Lucia Stars and the Barbados Tridents. Tridents won the toss and have elected to bat first, and they'll need more from Dwayne Smith. He's batted rather slowly so far in the tournament. They'll need more from Kane Williamson.
Yeah, looking at the Stars team now, this is a team that needs to fire, and one big inclusion there at number 3. Shane Watson comes into the side, so a big welcome return for him. We all know what he's capable of doing with bat and ball.
To try something different, batting first hasn't been effective. A chance for them to relax into the innings out there in the middle, and as Tom mentioned, the Barbados Tridents winning the toss again and batting, which seems to go against the grain of what T20 cricket's about.
Yeah, it has done to a certain extent, but I just got a feeling that the Tridents just want to give their top order a chance to bat without the pressure of run rates or a formidable score on the scoreboard. And generally that, you know, maybe this toss is more about building for the whole tournament against.
That's one of the things he did going through. He batted first because he felt that his batters were under less pressure setting, and they played better that way. So we'll see how it works out. They need more from this man. Dwayne Smith, his strike rate, a couple of scores, 28 from 24 and 20 from 31. He's a wonderful player in this format. He's experienced. And talking about experience, 13 from 20 and 7 from 5 in the 2 games for Kane Williamson. Needs to fire. The pitch is interesting to me. I've never seen it as dry here in St. Lucia. But the groundsman, who I respect as the best in the region, assures me that it'll be fine.
Yeah, I had a chat to Ken Crafton, who's the groundsman you're referring to, and he was pretty confident, and I also agree with you. That's two in one go. I agree with you both things.
Shouldn't have that. Let's play, says umpire Bassarat. Jerome Taylor swung the ball in the pre-match routine practice. First run on board for the Tridents. Nice. They better run. But that's run across that side of the outfield, which is usually pretty slow. That's a lovely shot from Williamson.
Such a trademark shot from Kane Williamson. The fact that he's just been able to ease into this stride. Full-length delivery. Just rocks on to the front foot. And such a big gap in the cover region.
That's just beautifully timed. My goodness, the balance. Sunshine Snacks power shot of the evening.
Every bit of it, just a fraction straight. You could argue it was still okay, but just the balance of Williamson here. Look at the head, just in perfect position in the ring.
That is well hit. That's hit on the up. It's the first hero maximum of the contest.
Well, regardless of the deep mid-on being in play, Smith still feels he's strong enough, power enough and good enough to clear it, and he is. Effortless.
Such a good strike. He didn't really get it out of the middle, but such a strong man. So pressure now back onto the bowler.
Look, doesn't matter where you put him. I'm going to find the boundary, offside or leg side. On this occasion, cleverly opening the face.
Sat up and it asked to be hit, and that's going to be 4. Not the best ball he's delivered. 5 gone, 35 for no wicket. Here's Mitch McClenaghan. absolutely pummeled. That is the beauty, the muscle of Smith.
Well, it was a slower ball. He was inviting the drive, he was looking.
The captain's on and he drops one a bit short and he gets put away for 4. 50 comes up, first ball of the 8th over.
Yeah, it's a poor delivery to start, particularly to someone like Williamson, who does welcome anything that's halfway down.
Now, has he got a top edge here, or has it gone for 6? That is a very powerful set of arms holding that cricket bat. It's a hero maximum.
Well, quite often teams do target the
edges. It's wide and it's not good enough from Darren Sammy. That's been punished again.
7,000 T20 runs for Dwayne Smith. That is a huge achievement for him. 6th batsman to achieve that feat, and Shoaib Malik, his teammate, is just ahead of him at the moment. But wow.
Ooh, that's wide, and what a catch. That's a terrific catch by Jesse Ryder. A Republic Bank classic catch, if ever you saw one. A very good catch.
Well, Jesse Ryder is recognised as a good fielder. More so a few years ago. He's just sort of lost his way of recent times, but he's just showing us glimpses of...
Kyle Mayers resumes. Gone again. How about this? Myers strikes again with his second delivery. It's 2 in 2.
Well, the short ball and should have been put away, but Shoaib Malik unfortunately nailed it straight to Jesse Ryder again. So 2 wickets have gone in 2 balls. Malik gone for a duck. It's 72 for 2.
Barbados Trident's captain Karan Pollard walks in on a hat-trick. So Kyle Mayer's hat-trick ball. And Pollard walks down the pitch to him. Premeditated paddle by Kane Williamson. And he picks up 4 runs. Frustrating for the bowler.
Really smart play
for the Tridents.
Tugged it down to mid-wicket and brilliantly taken by Marlon Samuels. That is a really good and outstanding piece of catching.
Well, the bowler should actually walk over to Marlon Samuels and give him a huge slap on the back. That's one for McClanahan to tell his mates he's got rid of his fellow countryman and captain Kane Williamson for 46. It's 94 for 3.
Easy as you like. To be honest, he never looked as though he hit that with any sort of power. 100 comes up for the Tridents.
It's gone offside this time. Wasn't that wide, but he's going to get 4 more. The problems here for Shillingford as Pollard has taken a liking to his off spin. Oh, that was inviting. Oh, captain. Oh dear. Can't do that, skipper.
Down to long off, over long off. Wow, what power! What power! Another hero maximum from Pollard takes him to 8 for the tournament. That is just enough. Just enough on that eastern side of the ground. 2 of 2 of Shillingford.
This is the number 1. Flat. Very few in the world can do that. This one's a miss hit. but because of his power, because of his strength and the size of the bat, it still carries. You have to feel for the bowler.
He's firing them in, Shillingford. He's firing them in, one with a wet ball. He goes wide. Oh, what a shot. What a shot from Nicholas Pooran all the way for 6.
You can see that players are really starting to expand their game, and they've got to be able to...
Oh, lovely, lovely choice from Pooran. Lovely, smart. Long off came up to mid off. He hasn't hit this. He hasn't hit it. Johnson Charles coming around. Johnson Charles takes the catch. Good running catch. And Jerome Taylor strikes back.
Yeah, superb catch. What you have to appreciate with this catch is the ground that he had to make to get into a good position to catch it. He ran every bit of about 40 metres to get underneath that to dismiss Nicholas Pooran. He goes for 18. It's 146 for 4.
Well, that means then, as the new batter Chris Barnwell comes in, that it's going to be a little bit harder as well, which will certainly give the advantage.
Oh my goodness, the biggest I've seen in this tournament. That is magnificent. Right in the arc shot, boy. Oh, gets straight, and gets 4. And it's 50 for Kieron Pollard of just 26 deliveries, continuing his fantastic form from the previous game. Is 6 CPL 50 and 36th in all T20s. Oh, he's tucked that around the corner brilliantly. Swatted away again. Jerome Taylor is bleeding here in these last couple of overs. Oops, he goes short, and it goes. So maybe I'll have to go to your option now, Tom. He's lofted that into the offside. This has been a whirlwind effort from Kieron Pollard. They may check to see whether it's 6 or 4, but a comprehensive stamp by the Trident's captain. And that's 6. Highest score of this year's tournament. And the highest score on this ground in CPL. What an innings from Kieron Pollard. 195 for 4.
Side into a very comfortable position. The openers, Smith and Williamson, started off well, struck the ball really well. And then 2 wickets in 2 balls from Kyle Mayer just changed the momentum. And despite Nicholas Pooran coming and going, it was Kieron Pollard that just kept finding the boundary regularly. 82 off 35, strike rate of 234, and the bowlers, they went for some tap. Well, Samuel's the only one really getting it. Economy run rate 6.67. The rest all going the distance.
So the batsmen make their way at the middle, and they've got a mountain to climb. They've got a huge mountain to climb. 197 required. But the St Lucia Stars have got the firepower. And it starts right at the top with Johnson Charles, who can hit the ball well. And he's more than happy to take on the power play overs. Powerful man, stocky build. 28 years old, he's been around a while, he's had a taste of international cricket, and there's a healthy strike rate for you, 137, averaging around about 28 and a half. And Andre Fletcher, who's been in form, another man that's played international cricket and very familiar with pressure. A healthy average of nearly 33. Strike rate not quite the same, but they're different kinds of players. And we're going to have an interesting start to proceedings with a left arm spin. Akil Hassan, who bowled so well and batted well in Florida.
Nothing is taken for granted here, but pace off the ball straight away. Akil Hossain. Well, that went on with the arm. Here's Ravi Rampal. And Fletcher, Andre Fletcher, who has been in the runs, gets off the mark straight away with a boundary. So scarce have the runs been for the St. Lucia Stars. Oh, that's horrible. Imran Khan. Oh dear. 5 it started at. Here's Parnell. Parnell, that's gone a mile high. Pollard! That would have been a test for even Ian Bishop to describe as the best he'd ever seen.
There's always going to be a difficult catch for Pollard running away with the ball. You have to think that it was probably an easier catch to attempt for Shoaib Malik, who's just in the distance there. He's running in on the line of the ball. And that'll be 4. Too short, fine leg up.
Short, too short. That's asking to be hit. It's a flat hero maximum. Great looking shot that is from Fletcher. That's a wonderful 4 through extra. 36 for no wicket from 4. Bit short of a length. Man out there. Good catch. Dwayne Smith. He doesn't drop many, and it went straight to him. So Johnson Charles, after an entertaining 17-ball innings, has to go, and it was good while he was there. They're just going to check the front foot of Wahab Riaz here. Let's have a look at this front foot. He does tend to overstep, but that looks all right to me. Johnson Charles has gone for 19. It's 36 for 1.
I like the idea of this, having the left-hander come in.
Well, the Shane Watson, Wahab Riaz tussle's not going to happen just yet, because Jesse Ryder, New Zealander, the left-handers come in. And they all count. Doesn't matter how they come, it's in the scorebook. Flicked straight to Pollard, easily done, and Wahab Riaz celebrates. All too easy that was for Wahab Riaz. And I'm afraid it's the end of Andre Fletcher. He's gone for 17. And again, it'll be a check for a no ball. I guess reputation follows you around when you've got a long delivery stride. Is this, oh, there's just something behind. He's okay, but it's borderline, but it's fine. Fletcher's gone now. It's both the openers for the St. Lucia Stars have gone. Fletcher's gone for 17. Thoroughly disgusted with himself. It's 41 for 2. Kamran Akmal is the new bat. Well, that strike rate is healthy. Don't look at the average. Goes after it straight away. No, this is not going the St. Lucia's way. It's Pollard again. You just can't keep him out of the action. It's all too easy for Barbados Tridents, and that's another failure for Cameron Akmal. His season hasn't started.
Oh, such a poor shot again from Cameron Akmal. Goes for a first ball duck. And all of a sudden it's 42 for 3.
Top order bat, and St. Lucia Stars are struggling. 42 for 3. First ball. Samuels will get 4.
Build a partnership.
Effortless. Wonderful blow that is by Marlon Samuels, a hero maximum, and he'll feel very happy with that.
Magnificent 6 brought up the 4,000 run for Samuels.
Has he gone? Has he gone? The finger's gone up, and Wayne Parnell takes a wicket with a very wide delivery. An El Dorado celebration of some note for Parnell. And Marlon Samuels on the forlorn walk back. This is a procession now for the St. Lucia Stars. He's gone for 10, 53 for 4. It's his first game of this 2017 Hero Caribbean Premier League for the St. Lucia Stars. It's gone! It's a great catch! A Republic Bank classic catch. A brilliant catch by Nick Pooran. And unfortunately for the home fans, St. Lucia Stars are suffocating here. This is brilliant stuff by the Tridents. Shane Watson, it's a first ball duck. Welcome to the CPL 2017, Shane. It's 53 for 5. It's time for the captain. He probably didn't envisage walking in with his side at 53 for 5, but that's what he is. Strike rate of 141. It's in the air, ooh, invitingly.
This sport across the islands.
Well, you know, we're very, very lucky that we had Darren Sammy here.
I'm just going to interrupt you there. We've got a hero maximum, a huge 6 just on cue. I think they've spotted the Prime Minister down there, and they know that they need a few runs, and I think the presence of you on the boundary line has made sure that 6 has come up.
Oh, fantastic. But you know, since we had Darren Sammy here, has really elevated the sport. So for us here in St. Lucia, and also for the Caribbean, to give this incredible exposure to the sport of cricket, I really will.
In the air. In the air. Deep square leg coming. Deep square leg takes it. Well, sometimes tonight the short ball has some merit. Good catch from Akil Hussain. Pollard has set the tone in the field, and too much for Jesse Ryder, who goes for 10, 64 for 6. Catching tonight has been quite good. We've seen some of the earlier games where some real sitters went down, and Pollard said at the toss he wants to see his team catching better tonight, Lisa. Something I think.
Sammy on strike and straight down the ground. So 4 off the last ball. It's 68 for 6. The St. Lucia